So you might be wondering why I keep talking about getting in the news, and that's because you can use the news to your advantage to get your face out there, your company out there, really shine when it comes to the expertise, the type of law you're in. But I want to talk about how crazy news is and trying to get in the news and manage being in the news and covering the news and just keeping track of it all is a balance, just like having kids. You have your hands full, there's things going on all the time. You have to be paying attention, really know what your kids are doing all the time, just like you have to know what stations are doing all the time. Basically, keeping your eyes open all the time. And one tip I have for that is to, kind of organize your apps. What I do on my phone is have a news section where I keep all of my news apps. I keep track of, where the news is located, who's covering what, and just kind of getting familiar with your local news, because then the type of news they cover and, the things you can pitch to them. I also want to tell you that not only was I in the news for 10 years, but my sweet husband here, who is also in the corner right here, he is a producer. Any tips for our attorneys to get in the news?
So just remember that news is a visual medium. We actually like to see things whenever we put it on TV. So a quote and words on a graphic is not as good as actually seeing the person say it. So making yourself available to go on camera is always much better than just issuing the quote.
That's called breaking news or a screaming baby. But, trying to juggle your job and juggle kids, it can kind of be just as stressful all in the same. But I would say, having something visual, making yourself available. And if you're not available, someone on your staff probably is. So that is my tip for today. Let us know if you have any questions about making yourself available or finding out, what kind of news your local news covers. Thanks, guys.